Happy New Year's Eve, elements. Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. This is Leo the Lioness Queen. If you happen to like what you see on this channel, please make sure to click that subscribe button and also like the video. Hey Queen V Tut. Hey Candy Cane. Hey everybody. Shout out to everybody. I hope that all of you are having a safe New Year's Eve. Hey Yana. Just in case you guys are planning on going out, please be safe, be safe, be safe. Hey Subi honey. Hey Miss Ray Ellen. Hey y'all, hey, coming in here real quick to talk to my elements, y'all. First of all, I want to start this off. Hey, Joy Love, I want to start this off by saying thank you to every single one of y'all who have supported me, who continue to support me when it comes to my membership. Just supporting my channel overall. I really do appreciate y'all. Okay. My plans for this evening. Not gonna do nothing but chill. You said, Marlon, you said going out not with these $1,300 mortgage payments. No, Marlon, I'm not, hell no, I'm not going no damn where, okay? I got what, tonight and tomorrow, I got to go back to work on Tuesday. No, I am enjoying the last of what will be my vacation because when I hit the ground back at that plant, baby, I'm going hard. I got shit to do, okay? So I'm going to be, getting it in. Hey, Nomi. Oh, you was talking about you. And you already know how these niggas get to shooting around here. The gunshots gonna start probably in another hour or whatever. But yeah, they get to shooting and fireworking and everything around here, child. You would be able to tell the difference. You know, all you do is just get on the floor, for about 45 minutes and, that's how I go, and then you get back up, okay? Hey, Diamond Princess, Happy New Year, boo. Thank you for dropping down. I appreciate it, y'all. Hey, Marcus. Hey, y'all. But yeah, I'm not doing anything. Melvin just got back out of town with his dad or whatever. I had him like the first week, and then hey, Kimmy G, and then his dad came and got him Thursday. They went out of town, had a great time. Wait, hold on, y'all.
Hey,
Hey, I mean, hey,
you know
Rebel.
what? We gonna start we gonna end this year and we're gonna end it on a good note now. What's
Come
going
on
on,
now, Rebel.
love?
Now I'm doing good. You already know me and you. If things had been different, I would have been your man or your
Yeah.
side nigga. So, we already established that type of relationship, and people don't understand it. Ain't for them to understand. But I definitely would have let you do what you wanted to do and stuff. But I would have had to have other motherfuckers on the side too. We would have had
And
an
see,
open
baby, that
relationship.
would okay, that part right there. So Candy Cane don't be hating in the bushes either. But
What listen, what plans do you got? Because I already know you got some plans going on. What you doing tonight, Rebel?
girl, I have a masquerade ball party to attend. Two of my friends, they throw a big party every year, and they're doing a party tonight. So it's like a New Orleans Mardi Gras kind of. It's purple, gold, black. Um, Child, he went and bought all these balloons and stuff, and I told his heifer I could have helped him last night. He's like, "Can you come tonight at 7 and help? Because the party at 9." I said, "I can get there 8 o'clock and help." It's like four other people,
Yeah.
child.
Well, I
Nah,
already know that you gonna give us at least a picture of what you got on. Because let me tell y'all something about Rebel. Rebel can dress his ass off, and Rebel always smells good. That's why we flirt the way that we do, or whatever. And also, for the record, Rebel is the only person that is allowed to misgender me. Like y'all heard me say, I am his man, and that's it. Okay, but he the only one
Thank
that's
you.
allowed to misgender me and talk about my masculine energy. Only Rebel has that privilege. Okay, to the rest of y'all, no.
And back off. But
Back off. I am Rebel's man. Okay.
but Leah, this is the thing, because it was up in the air about me hosting a party here, but
Uh-huh.
people don't realize that entails a lot. When you
It
host
does.
people and everybody's gone, you wake up the next day, you go into the extra bathroom, somebody done pissed all on side of the toilet, somebody done threw
Yes.
beer cans, and just it'd be a
And then
lot going on.
especially when you are, which I figure that you are, because I've seen your previous gatherings, especially when you are a good hostess and you know how to, make sure that when people are coming to your home, you got plenty of food, you got, the theme going on. It ain't like you just inviting niggas to your house and you like bring BYOB or anything like that. It's like you actually have a thing of, why you inviting them and stuff. I'm extra.
It's like when coming over though. I do want, I'm mindful. Everybody don't drink alcohol. Let me just have some drinks for people that are not drinking alcohol, and just really, I want everybody to be comfortable and have a good time. But it can be draining because when you've been getting everything set up and the time starts going by, and you've been drinking, attending to everyone, and
Yeah.
then it's like 2 o'clock in the morning, and you've been getting this together since 5 o'clock in the evening of the previous day. It's like I'm one of those
Yeah,
people
because
though, Leo.
I said when I move to my new place, I'm definitely going to yeah, that's Rebel up here, Jada. Hey, Mysterious Mermaid, my boo, and anybody else want to hit the link, you can. I said when I do move to my new place, which is what the goal is for this year, which is what I will be focusing on. I'm definitely going to have little gatherings here and there. I used to do it at years ago, but I think I'm now back to the point to where I'm willing to do that. That's why having a big kitchen is such an important thing for me, so I can be bougie and stuff like that, show y'all my other side and everything. But I am a ball of fun. But I just got to be around the right people. That's all.
Yeah, because so you have that what you're empathetic. Yeah, you have empathy.
Yeah.
And you can just feed off of other people's emotions, and people can drain you though. Also, Leo, if that energy is negative, it can put you in that same place if you're not careful.
Yeah, no, that's definitely true. That's why, because like I said, a lot of people say they're empaths. I really am, but I'm also introverted as well. And so that's why, when I am around, am I fun? Yes. But there's times where you'll see me disappear. Anybody who's been around me know it's nothing personal. I just had, because I can feel everybody's energy that is around. And so I'm the type that if I'm in a party or whatever, you will see me, I dance, I drink, everything like that. But then you will see me disappear, and that's exactly just how it is. You say it's funny when I found you, Leo, you were having your friend's part. Yeah, like I said, it really depends. But no, it can be very draining when you're able to feel everybody's energies around. Like I can feel whether you're happy, I can feel whether you're sad, I can feel if something going on that you're not saying. I can feel all of that. And it's like it hits you all at once. But like I said, I'm more introverted than what people understand. But at the end of the day, I still know how to have fun and stuff. There's many sides to me or whatever.
Well, Leo, I think that we're similar in that aspect because, and people don't really notice about me, but I do. I'm one of those people. If I get negativity from you, I will ghost the hell out of you. I will back up. I'm not one of those people that desires to fit in a lot. I'm one of those people that I've always walked on my own,
Yeah.
and people generally gravitated around me, and I formed friendships for many years by that. But I can go to the karaoke bar by myself. I go to the movies by myself. I do
Yeah.
a lot of things when I travel and I drive like to Dallas or Austin, and it's like that's when I have my most deepest thoughts when I'm by myself and just
Yeah,
you
because
know
you the type of person that think a lot, and that's how I am too. I think a lot. That's just like I remember. I believe it was 2016 or 2017. One year, I just went to concerts all by myself. Like every artist that I wanted to see for some reason came out, and I would go buy the VIP tickets. I didn't ask nobody because the VIP tickets be expensive as hell. Because like for Kendrick Lamar, I paid like almost $900, but his was the best one that I ever had been to or whatever and stuff. He had endless liquor. You can get how much liquor you want. He had the best hors d'oeuvres. We was able to hear him do sound check. I got to meet him, everything like that. But um I've always been like that. And I think too, because for the first 12 years of my life, I was the only child besides my older sister that me and her share the same dad, but she was in another household before my younger siblings came along. So I think it's also a combination of that as well. But like I said, for the most part, it is what it is. But even the thumbnail that I have on, just to let everybody know, because you have some people, we all get to this point at the end of the year, and you be like, you know what? I'm cutting people off. I'm this and that, all this stuff like that. That's not what that thumbnail means, y'all. The meaning of the thumbnail is just simply this. Do I mean that? Yes. I mean exactly what the thumbnail says. But with me being older and more mature, and you let me know if you understand, Rebel, I'm doing it without any malice. Like I don't have any hate in my heart. I don't have any, oh my God, I never want to see. I have none of that. It's just simply just what it is as far as just the lessons that I've learned this year, the different things I have experienced. I'm just looking forward to what 2024 has to bring. I'm going into it with an open mind. But because of the fact that energy is so important to me, and I understand that sometimes energies fall off, sometimes they get stronger, sometimes they wane. I understand that that's a part of life, and I've learned to not be upset about it. So, you understand what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I do, because it's definitely some relationships that you have with people. I don't wish people any ill will, but our journeys come to an end sometimes with people. And listen, we've reached the pinnacle of our relationship. This is what it is. I see you out and about. We cross paths. I will speak and keep it moving, but I don't
Yeah.
require a friendship with extra new people that's forced, or that I feel that I am just nursing a drink at a club and I'm just still drinking on it and all the damn liquor gone, it's just water left in it. So,
That's the
I don't
perfect
want,
way.
you know,
Yeah, that's the
I,
perfect way to say it.
I
Yeah,
don't,
I
I
agree.
don't, I don't want to keep dragging something on. And it's just, why? What do we bring it to each other lives? Besides, it's like, I don't, and it's not like I don't need you in my life to get something from you, but what added benefit of positivity are you bringing into my life? If you don't bring anything positive in my life, I don't want you in my life. Just, I can love you as family from a distance, but I don't really need to interact with you much at all. And
I
that's
mean,
even
yeah,
for family.
and then the thing is, like I think I've always said, just overall, period. Even when there is parting or growing apart in different types of relationships, it doesn't always have to be negative. I think a lot of times why it does end up turning ugly, and like I said, that's whether it's a romantic relationship or a friendship, an associateship, whatever the hell you want to call it. I think because sometimes we don't cut off things when we need to cut off. We think that it got to be a major issue. Sometimes you just grow apart, and that's just what it is. And it doesn't have to be negative. It doesn't have to make me wrong. It doesn't have to make you wrong. It's just simple fact, we're not on the same frequency anymore. So it's okay for me to wish you good luck with love. Just stay over there. I'm gonna stay over here, and that's it. It don't have to be negative. It don't have to turn nasty. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, and Leah, and the thing is, a perfect example that just is really resonating with me, because a friend of mine who I'd known since we were teenagers, and I met her because she dated my baby uncle,
Uh-huh.
and she she and I became fast friends, but us as teenagers, we're different people as adults. As
Right.
teenagers, it was cute to get an adult to go into a liquor store and buy liquor, and we sneaking, drinking, and running on side how drinking beers and stuff we weren't supposed to. But I don't live like that as an adult. I don't even drink like that as an adult. She continuously did the same thing. She
Mm-hmm.
never grew up and became an adult. Even after having children, and she was drinking so much that she had a DUI case because you'd had your grandbaby in the car, just
Oh Lord.
yeah, like she became a mother. Now, don't y'all be like, "Yeah, but she got a grandbaby." Grandbabies could be 30 years old. She could be a grandmother at 30. But uh so just for Candy, I know some of them in the background got something to say. But
You
Leo,
already know they do. Hey, natural chick.
but Leo, the thing is, I felt we had nothing that we had nothing in common, because I'm
Yeah.
talking about meeting with friends, and we're going to museums, and we're going to brunch, and we're talking about we want to go to Nepal, or we want to do these trips, and these writing groups and art places we're going to. She's not that person. She's that person that, let's go ride and drink some 40 ounce. No.
I ain't gonna lie, Rebel. Back when, in the day, I ain't gonna lie. I used to sit there on that porch with the shit, child. And with my ghetto cousins and my ghetto friends and shit. And I ain't gonna say I don't still do it sometimes. The point is that you grow, and I look at it like this. You have different friendships for different things. You got different friends you travel with. You got different friends that you can go to a nice 5-star restaurant with. You got different friends to where, they remind you where you came from, but you can still hang with them and everything. But they respect the fact that your life is different. You get what I'm saying? The point
Yeah.
is that everybody grows in different directions. Is nothing wrong with it. And again, my hope for the new year, or my plan for the new year, is to focus on the relationships that I know for sure are genuine. Again, I have no hate towards anybody, even when it comes to these YouTube streets. I feel like lately I've opened up more as far as going around to different people's panels and different things like that. So that's a little bit out of my norm. So I am glad to be doing that. But even when it comes to some of these people on these YouTube streets, I'm not holding no grudges. I still don't fuck with you, but I'm not holding with no grudges. I'm not coming into the new year ready to be beefing back and forth with motherfuckers. Now, don't get me wrong. You catch me on the wrong day, I may hit the live and go in, but for the most part, I am okay with being who I am. I'm okay with the fact of me coming on here and talking about some regular shit. I am okay with me just being who I am and focusing on the goals and just growing overall as a person. I am okay with my life. You get what I'm saying? As it is.
Yeah, and the thing is, you have to, when you get to that level, because people don't know any of whatever we're dealing with in our personal lives. I
Yeah.
think that I can give people a glimpse into what's going on in my life, but I don't let people uh, know deep personal things. I have these conversations with friends, but I don't. On YouTube, there are people that their existence is based upon strife. If
Yeah.
it's they operate that whole thing. Misery loves company. Misery is abundant in the sector that we're in. And
Yeah.
there are people that wake up a Leo with hell in them. If there's certain YouTubers that will be pissed off and mad every video they do. And you're like, well, damn, who pissed in your coffee again today?
Okay, Yolanda, happy new year and cook that good food. No, I understand that. And that also too, um, I do understand where we're at. I have learned to understand where we're at. Again, my skin has gotten thicker to not taking everything so personal. Um, but also it has given me an empathy when it comes to certain people, because I'm able to take whatever persona they throw on here and I'm able to see past the bullshit, but not see it in a way of to where I'm downing them, but see the fact that you're not really even beefing at me. You really beefing with yourself. And so at the end of the
Okay.
day, I'm just the wall that you're throwing shit at, and I'm okay with it because we all do it to some type of we may not do it to the point that people are on here are doing it, but we all have snapped at someone, we all have projected something onto somebody, even within our real life. It's just like if you done had a bad night or you ain't getting no rest and you go to work or you go whatever and you snap on the cashier. We all have done it. So at the end of the day, we are all people who are not fucking perfect. And I do understand that. You get what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
I don't choose to live my life to where I take this shit personal, or I'm just hey, Faye, table, to where I take this shit personal, or I don't know it's a cutoff line. No matter how in the mess I'm looking or whatever, I still know that there's a difference between social media and real relationships and just real life, period. You have to learn how to have a balance. That's just like I was talking to somebody yesterday too about, even when it come to work. Like my first couple of years of work, I was there. I went to all the parties and the bar halls and all that shit. You know the plant we ghetto. But I learned to keep work at work. I go to work, I do my time. Okay. And then I punch out and I live my life separate from, you get what I'm saying? So it's
Mm-hmm.
like you
Mm-hmm.
just learn the politics of everything, but you also learn just to stay true to you at the end of the day. Hey, Myrtle.
Hey, Myrtle. I can't even see the chat. So if someone spoke, I wasn't being funny. I just can't see it on my phone. But that's true, Leo, because I separate the two a lot of times. And I think that I've worked with people for years and people don't know, or I've never gone out with them. You know, we have dinners and stuff sometimes that's being paid by some type of a medical rep or
Yeah.
something. And we can go eat like that. But I don't let
Wait,
people
wait,
into.
wait a minute, Rebel. You sure? Because you know you broke.
Oh yeah, baby.
Don't mention nothing about medical, honey, because you is broke. Okay. But go back to what you were saying. I'm messing with you.
No, I think that a lot of times people have an impression of us, Leo, and that's just us on. I think I'm the same person for the most part, but I'm not a person. When I meet you, I'm not trying to make people look at me. You know, like they think
Yeah.
that they're gonna meet Rebel and Rebel gonna be on top of a table twerking or something. You know,
Wait a
like
minute. Wait. Let me be messy though. No, on some real shit. No, Rebel is very mild mannered, but he's also very, very fun. But wait a minute, Rebel, because you think you slick. Because you know we gonna be messy. You think you slick because you acting like, hey, Miss Coffee, you acting like you just going to the party or whatever and stuff. Do you have it? Because you know you lie and say that you celibate. Do you have any things you supposed to be getting into after? You got any things lined up? Any notifications?
you know what? Girl, you get on my damn
Notifications.
nerves.
You know I ain't gonna never let you live that shit down. I'm just messing with you, and I
Girl,
wouldn't
your
say
eyes,
that if
you
you
got
didn't
the eyes
mind.
of a damn chicken hawk. Like my grandmother used to say, I can see a mouse and I can hear him piss on cotton.
Hey, it was not my fault. That shit popped up so damn clear, and I just laughed because you be on here lying. Yes, Candy Cane, he be on here
What
lying,
you got
acting
to
like
say?
he's so damn celibate, and I'm like, child, I seen for myself.
But
Let
let
me
me
stop
tell you,
messing with Rebel.
I told you I would intermittent celibacy. That's a thing
Okay,
now, Candy Cane. That's a
so
thing
and
now.
so every 3 days.
No, Leo, I'm not that trap. It's like 2 weeks. I go spurts of 2 weeks. you know, I,
Lying ass.
but and the funny thing is, so I invited this guy to come to the party. I invited two people. Now,
Okay.
of course, I listen. One of them, me and him, Leo. This is the funny thing. This guy that I invited, we go to the same karaoke bar, and he's real cool. Years and years ago, I was practically a child. It was like about 20 years ago,
Now
and
y'all
we
see this bullshit is always
and
on a Sunday that Rebel like to
girl.
lie.
So, Leo, I go to I don't know if you have a Fiesta. He and I messed around a couple of times. I go to a store we have here in Texas called Fiesta. I'm in the store. Who do I see with a woman? He's in there with a woman. They picking up bread and they pushing a basket in love, and she just leaning.
Oh no.
She leaning against his shoulder, and they walking around, and I'm like, okay, he
Oh,
didn't
Rebel.
he didn't see me, but I saw him. But he hit me up like a week later. I said, "Are you bi?" And he was like, "What?" I said, "I saw you and
Oh,
your
Rebel.
girlfriend or wife." And he was like, "Oh yeah, yeah, we hook up sometimes." I was like, "Oh, okay," but he and I weren't dating or anything. It was just a casual thing. But that right there was like, it was like one of my first
Child.
times. And so when I saw that, and then he would still go to, like, I was still running to him like at the spots, like like lounges and gay lounges, stuff
Yeah.
like that. But so he and I, like about 2 years ago, ran back into each other, and we exchanged numbers. And when I asked him like last week, I said, "So what was the lady I saw you with at Fiesta that time? Was that your wife?" He said, when did you see me? I said, "At the Fiesta. You remember?" I was just reminding him, and he was like, "No, that was my cousin." I said, "Boy, your cousin wasn't leaning up
Oh
against
no.
your shoulder while you was walking."
So he was lying just like how you lie about your age.
You know what, Leo?
I'm just Rebel. Come on now. You already know we got to go back and forth. Like, come on
Yeah,
now.
we do. Oh, anyways, uh, but Leo, the thing was, and this just goes, I don't know if it's a male thing, but it's like, just a man will take a lie with him to his grave, or they will see stuff their way, and they will not be. Nope, I wasn't with her. No, I was with my cousin. But
That's
he's
human
cool.
beings, child.
But I'm thinking, now he'd be at the gay spots and stuff, but he wanted to hang out. And I had to tell him, listen, he said, "Well, am I going to be your date there?" I said, "No, no." I
Oh
said, "No."
wow.
I
Did
said,
he
"No,
already did he come all the way out? Did you talk to him enough to see like is he all the way out the
I'm
closet
going to find that
now?
out. I'm going to find it out tonight."
Okay.
I ain't putting out Leo, so don't think that. But he,
And who's the second nigga you got lined up? Because don't think I didn't hear. We heard you say two. We getting all in your business. So who the second nigga you got lined up?
damn, Judge Judy. Listen, so the other one is this other guy that I'm cool with. And listen, cool, cute guy. We've known each other about 15 years. I told him, "Hey, my friend's having a party. You want to come?" He's like, "Yeah, so are we going to, am I gonna come as your date?" I said, "No." I said, "Listen, this is a masquerade. This is a masquerade party. You don't have to be in a costume. If you have a mask, cool. You don't have to have a mask. It is just a party. You're not coming
Right.
to this is not a swingers party or anything. This is a party."
Mm-hmm.
So I sent him like the flyer for the party.
Okay.
But so both of them are gonna be there, but I don't want Leo, I don't want anybody. I want the guys to come there, because the thing is, maybe they can meet someone that they could bond with like that.
But they think that they coming to get some of your snooch, Rebel. Like that. I know you told them, but they gonna have in their mind that they coming there to get some of your snooch. Now I know the tramp that you are. That's why we have a great friendship. But like, what you gonna do? How you gonna get you a new damn piece?
Oh God, she makes me drink earlier than I wanted to. Listen,
Let me stop messing with Red Bull. You know that's why we friends, child. We
I
both
do.
tramps.
Yes, yes. Listen, but Leo, I'm telling you, I know they may have it in their mind, but I've already formulated a lie in my head to
Okay.
tell them, which is, hey, my friend BJ drinks a little too much sometimes at these gatherings. Yes, I'm gonna throw BJ under the damn bus.
Oh my
I'm gonna
God.
say he may drink a little too much tonight, so I'm gonna have to be his chauffeur home.
Okay. Okay.
And that's
Okay.
it. Because I, I know it's some eyes in the background rolling, but I'm not trying to, not this week. I'm just chilling and I want to go out and have a good time with my friends. Next week, the inner hoe is going to be unleashed, but I mean, not this weekend.
Next week it can go down. So
Baby, I'm going to go from
it's no possibility
no.
because you seem to got this thing together and stuff. So it's no possibility of you like why don't both of y'all come back come back
And
or
I've done that
whatever
before. I've done that
and
before
your new piece,
a couple of weeks ago.
y'all go. You ain't did that before?
No, I did do that. Yes, I've done that on several occasions. But I, but Leo, I don't want to, because sometimes a moment like this, people will make it into something more because, well,
Got
he
it.
thinks I'm special because this is a new year and we're going into this new year
Yes, you're
together.
right. You're right about
I,
that.
I
You're right.
don't,
You're right
yeah,
about that.
I don't
Yeah,
want it
you're
to,
right.
I don't
Hmm.
want it to be that idea. Now, if it was a regular Saturday in the middle of November, sometimes yes, but I don't want it to be a holiday,
Hey, my two
something,
cents.
huh?
No, I was saying, I had too much 2 cents, but no, I do
Oh, yeah, hey, my 2 cents.
understand. I do understand because it is that yeah, niggas be getting unexpected. They'll be thinking it's stars in the skies and it's meant. So I do understand to basically take it easy this weekend, and then when next week come, that's when you be a whore.
Yeah, the inner hoe will be unleashed upon the population. No, I'm just kidding. I can't. But I think that, Leo, this is the thing, and I have to, regardless to you and I, because people y'all haven't met Leo. Leo comes through. Leo is very pretty. Leo has her style together, and she smells good. But I think that the thing is, but Leo, that's not everyone's truth. And
Right,
the thing
right.
is, I had to become aware that to stop telling friends how I meet guys and how guys want to do stuff because somebody really wanting a relationship will be looking at me like, oh, here this bitch again talking about somebody wanting to be with him or somebody did this, why he gets to meet
Thank you,
people
Marcus.
do it, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah, I
and
get it.
I want to be able to cheer you on and see you win and see I want to
Yeah,
I know that I'm good. I don't have to have people telling me I'm good, or I don't have to have people lifting me up because I already feel I'm the shit. So,
I understand that. You gotta
you
have
know,
if you don't tell yourself who you know what I'm saying, you gotta have confidence within yourself. So no, I do totally understand that and stuff. And like I said, sometimes you just want to go out and have a good time without any extras. You go have a good time and then you go ahead and you go home and you continue the next day. So I get it. Every weekend is not a freak out.
and that's the thing because I don't want going there, drinking, then coming home. I don't want someone I want to come home and just fall out. I don't want to
Got it.
just, somebody saying, hey, babe, we brought the new year in together. And
Oh
I'm
no,
thinking
and
like,
then it ain't nothing worse than if you do that, if you do decide to, whatever and stuck as you done had too much 100 proof, which I'll never drink again. And then when you wake up and you want their ass out you trying to figure out a way to get them the fuck out, or either you trying to fucking escape out and shit, you be like, ugh, I should not have drunk that. Do not fuck with that 100 proof, y'all. That shit, oh God. But anyway, and
Leo,
you trying to be like, damn, how the fuck I'm gonna get this motherfucker out? Or either, damn, how I'm gonna get the fuck out this motherfucker? Why the fuck was I in this motherfucker? You get what I'm saying? Like stuff like that.
Leo, I
Not
will
that I
text.
know.
Because look, Leo, I'd have been laid down and had somebody to bed with me, and I'd have text my friend. I'll text my friend BJ, DJ. I'd be like, listen, call me in about 15 minutes. Call me. I'll text them, and I'd be laid on my side. I can hear him snoring on side of me and knowing he's asleep. Then they'll call me, and I'd be like, wait, what?
Have
He'll be
anybody
waking
in
up.
the chat? Don't sit up there and try to act like me and Rebel the only people. Y'all know, don't y'all know, some of y'all, one of y'all know how that feel. That's why y'all in here laughing. Please tell me that y'all have had a moment to where you was like, what the fuck was I thinking? And you got to try to find the excuse to get the fuck out. They be wanting to all cuddle and shit or trying to fit. Like, bitch, I'm
Yeah.
about to go.
And I was like, so my BJ, my friend BJ called me. I'd be like, wait, what? And he don't even know what I'm doing. He'll be like, wait, so you told me to call you. What's going on? I said, okay, when? What happened? Okay, where you at? And he'll be like, bitch. He'll be like, what the fuck? I say, I'm tired of this shit. You let that nigga put his hands on you again? Okay. It's like, I'm tired of y'all shit. I'd be like, wait, he did what? He burnt you. He gave you the clamps, bitch. I'm tired of this shit. Look,
That's true, Queen B Tut. But you gotta be mature to understand that. You know, you be like, okay, let's go to a hotel. You right about that.
what
You
Queen
right
B
about that.
said.
Queen B Tut said, baby, that's why you go to the hotel.
But see, Queen, let me tell you, sometimes you don't like, listen,
Oh
I'm
shit.
trying not to pay this money for this room when I got this house you can come to, and not a stranger, but somebody, somebody that you can just see a physical connection and nothing more. But
Betty
I'm
White,
telling
calm down. We not talking about right now. We talking about back in the day. Okay, we are not talking about right now. So please do not start that. Y'all know how y'all niggas like to start a narrative. Please do not start no narrative. Oh, Leo, she is an unfit mother. She be letting niggas all up in the house. She already, child, please. Okay, we talking about back in the day. Okay.
like, right. And that's the thing. People, y'all got to realize we've had life experiences. I can tell you, shit, I can tell you a nigga put a note on my door saying, I can't believe that shit. If you didn't want to be with me, you should have said that motherfucker wrote a Dear John letter and put it on my door. And I was like, oh, I hope my neighbors didn't see the child put.
No, he didn't.
Yes.
Child.
And I was,
Woo.
and now that keep in mind, y'all, for this was over 10 years ago. But again, I don't even with y'all, someone, I'm friends with exes. I'm not best friends with them, but there's no one that I've been in a relationship that I come back and say that I was grimy and that I was
Hey,
a
Tracy.
person. They wouldn't come and say, he ain't he's a dirty dog or he did. I can still,
Yeah.
if I see an ex, I can still give them a hug and keep it moving or say, hey, how have you been? I haven't had a lot of exes because I'm like a cat child. My attention span can be, listen, if you show me, Leo, if you do something that's irritating to me and I feel like, okay, this is going to be problematic.
Yeah.
Nah.
Well,
So
I
what
will
do you
say,
see?
let me ask you this, and I'm gonna ask y'all in the chat as well. Is there an ex that you would wish to rekindle things with?
No.
No.
Mm-mm. No.
I'm the same way.
You know what, Leo? I
Once
think
I'm
that,
done, I'm done.
yeah.
Yeah.
Leo, it's like once I'm done, and I don't see you in any type of a physical I just would think like, what was I thinking? And we could be cool. You could be with nothing on in front of me, and I still wouldn't feel anything.
Child, they is in here like, nope, nope. Well, Tracy, we already know you hell no. We already know that, boo. But they all Candy Cane, they all in here like, nope. Well, Joy Love, we got one. Joy Love said, just for one reason, I already know what that reason is.
Okay, well, I'm thinking like, okay, if it's a physical thing, maybe out of all of them, it depends if it was so long ago,
I
maybe
know that's
that
right,
one,
Diamond.
maybe that, but I will still think about a reason we broke him. I'd be like, okay, this is an ancient. No, I don't know. Mm-mm.
Yes, no, let me tell y'all, it was this one ex. Oh my God. I tried to get back. This was, oh my God, this was years ago. It was this one ex. We was together for like 5 years. And then we ran back across each other. I tried to get back with that motherfucker. You know how you get to talking and reminiscing and shit like that. Child, I was with that motherfucker for 2 weeks and remembered the reason why that I had ended the shit. I was so motherfucking out of there. I said hell to the motherfucking no. Hell to the no. And see, it was hard at first because see, the sex with him was good. That was all he was good for.
Okay.
Honestly, he was a good provider and everything like that, but he was so oh my God, he was annoying or whatever. He was the type that if an argument started, he want to keep arguing about the same shit over and over. And I'm like, child, no, he got on my motherfucking nerves so bad, Rebel. I was like, never again.
Yeah, because that don't turn me on arguing shit. I don't want to be with my parents. No.
Right. That's true. You said Marcus say my ex went and found another man that looked just like me, but I'm the rich. No, that's weird. That that is weird. Oh shit. But no, I'm cool
Imitation
with all of
baby is
my exes
flattering.
too. I'm cool with all of my exes too, except him, because he irritates the hell out of me or whatever. He actually irritated me earlier this year or whatever and stuff because we connected or whatever and stuff. Actually, his brother is like one of my real, real good friends. So we maintained our friendship. But he even irritated me this damn year. He one of them exes that it just every time like, I wish things would go back to the way it used to be and this and that. And I'm like, bitch, no. Absolutely the fuck no. Like I think I had told a story about it, but if y'all remember Elements, that was the ex that I told y'all his brother put him on a three-way and didn't let me know because his brother wanted to talk to me and I cussed his ass out afterwards and shit about that because I was pissed. I'm like, you already know that your brother irritate the fuck out of me. So that happened earlier this year. I was so goddamn irritated. I hung up the goddamn phone. I
Oh,
was like,
okay.
you remember Marcus? Oh, I was pissed about that shit. I said, don't you ever do that shit the fuck again. You already know your brother irritating as hell.
Now, what was it about the brother for the most part? Just was he
Hey,
very much?
Karen. What it was with him, honestly, I'm gonna tell you this. Because I'm still cool with his family and everything to this day, even though I stopped traveling with them and everything. With him overall, like I said, he was a good provider. He was great in bed. But the thing with him was his drinking. His drinking was the major issue. Was the major issue with him. If it were not because his irritating ways would come when he would get to drinking. He was so irritating to where if you was getting drunk your damn self, you have been a lost your high because he irritated. He wasn't violent or anything, but he would just like complain about some shit that happened 10 years ago or it would just be annoying shit and it was just like I don't got time for that shit. I mean, to me he ended up being a functioning alcoholic. Like it was times where, and this was back in the day when we had payphones, Rebel. It
Oh,
was
okay.
times where I would find him at the goddamn payphone, his car motherfucking running because he done drunk too much. When he was sober, he was fine, but he was also too. He had been because his brothers and shit used to be mad at him. His sister used to be mad at him because he had been said some shit. He don't even remember what the fuck he said when he done woke up. So it was shit like that. If it were not for that, me and him, I probably would have married him. That was the major downfall was his drinking.
But you know what, Leo, and people don't realize it's funny because I broke up with someone because he smoked weed too much. And he would smoke, he would drink. So he had a combination. He was like, I don't drink every day. I said, well, you wait till Friday to make up for the whole week.
Yeah.
And he would do that. And then he wouldn't remember you didn't piss people off yesterday.
Yeah.
Today you walking like you walking on roses and everybody mad at your ass because you did some mess the other day that you don't recall.
Yeah.
So I was with him. Now I was with that ex for almost 7 years. But Leo, I always tell people you gotta love yourself. I can love you, but I love myself enough to walk away from you.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, it's very, very true. And it'd be so annoying when they do have certain qualities, but it's just certain things or different vices that is just like you cannot deal with, because at the end of the day, again, if it had not been for that, because even to this day, like I said, me and his brother still very close. I'm still close with his family. His family come up here, they come visit me. They'll call me and be like, where they at? Where you at? If one of their cousins or something having a gathering, they'll call and be like, okay, come here or whatever. And I'll walk in and his family is big and the whole family is hey, like that. Everything was good, but it just that drinking. I just could not get past that drinking, Rebel.
What type of was he like a? Because people don't realize when they drink like that, they do stuff and they become so irritating because they be like, "Yo, baby, you don't love me, baby, you don't love
Yeah,
me."
he would, but that's exactly how
Like,
he
in the
was.
face.
That's how he was. He would just, like, okay, let me tell you one of the dumbest. This was a thing that broke the camel's back when I got back with him that one time, child. I sat up there. This is 2 weeks we was back together, so I'm at his house, and um, he asked me, did I want something to eat, and I'm like, yeah. So it was. I forgot what the fuck it was in there that he was about to put in the oven. He wanted me to stop what the fuck I was doing to go put the shit in the motherfucking oven. And I'm sitting up here looking at him like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Wait, hold on, Rebel.
Mhm.
Hold on, because I don't know why this phone acting dumb the way it is. I'm gonna have to come in through my other damn phone. So if I if I get off the screen for a second, just stay up or whatever and stuff, because these guys, I don't know what it is with this new damn phone. This phone be acting stupid as far as charging. So I may have to come in through my other phone on the stream yard. So if I drop off real quick, just know why. Okay.
Okay.
Can you hold it down for like
I
one
can
second? Or
hold it down and they better not
can
challenge my
somebody
authority.
uh can somebody jump up real quick with Rebel? Cause this shit about to go. I don't know. I hate this phone. And this supposed to be the 5G, the
You
brand
can
new
jump
phone.
up, but no, okay, but no straight men can come up here.
No straight men. Shut up, Rebel. You ain't shit. No straight men can come up there with you.
No straight men can come up here.
You better leave my pizza alone. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can come in through. Okay, you hold it down and behave. Okay, hold
Oh,
on,
yes,
y'all.
I
Wait,
will.
hold on. I may be able. Wait, hold on. I
Okay.
might.
Hope y'all are having a good. I hope you guys are, bring New Year's in on a positive note. I'm making banana pudding while I'm talking. Okay. Kai, get out of here. You know you don't come in the kitchen. Out now. Get over there. Over there. Stay. But I can't see the chat, y'all. Let me see if I can do something. Let me see what y'all are saying. Hold on. Hey, Steph Reeves, Betty White, Marcus, Kenny. I'm gonna behave, Candy Cane. When I'm bad, I'm good. When I'm good, I'm better. Okay. Am I?
Child, I don't know what. Lord, hold on. My ass. Child, we'll figure it out some type of way anyway. But anyway, yeah. What the hell? Oh yeah, he argued with me because of the fact he wanted me to put some in the goddamn oven, and I didn't want to put it in the damn oven because he was literally standing by the motherfucking oven, and that was it for me, and I fucking left. that night and did not fucking return because I was so irritated with that. So yeah, it was little dumbass arguments like that. It was an annoying. It wasn't like I said, he never became violent or anything like that, never had no issues like that. He would just become whiny, just to be honest. When he got to drinking, his whole personality would change.
Do you think okay, what's a sign for you with a guy that may that may kind of key you in on him having some type of abusive tendencies? I know what I've told my female friends, but what's some signs for you?
Um, thank God I have never been as far as in a physical abusive relationship. And honestly, I've never been in a verbal abusive relationship. Like honestly, nobody that I ever been with, and people gonna say, Leo, you lying, but I'm being very serious. Nobody that I have been romantically with has even ever called me out my name. How they would do it like old school, you know how your aunties will call you your full name. Instead of
Yeah.
calling you babe, they'll call you your full name. Like we would go at it with my different exes or whatever, but I never had a man call me a bitch or you hoe or nothing like that. So thank God I have not experienced that, but it's hard for me to really, well, no, it's not hard for me to answer that because I've seen it with other people. I think it's about how they handle conflict, their mannerisms, just how they handle things when things get tough is the best way I can say, if that makes any sense. It depends. It can be something within their eyes. It can be their tone. I
Yeah.
think you're able to see it better when y'all have some type of conflict or if their energy change a certain type of way. If am I making any sense, y'all, to those in the comments?
I know it makes sense to me.
It makes sense. Okay, Miss Patrice say when he starts snapping at me. Joy
Yes.
Love said eye switching. Karen Soul holding grudges. That's a great one. That's a
Yeah.
great one. I've
And
never been
even
in a situation like that. When a
and
man
even
holds grudges, watch out. Yeah, that's a
yes.
great point. What you think, Rebel? How about for
Yeah.
you?
A man holding grudges, and always as a woman, be aware when a man is calling you out of your name and he playing with you and he play with you rough like that.
Oh yeah.
He's testing his limits to see what he can get away with. And he'd be like, man, B, he call you a B. Before long, him calling you a B is gonna turn into something physical because that's gonna become something that's not getting a reaction out of you like he'd like. So
Yeah.
men, they want to have that control, and him calling you a B is only gonna go for so long. But I was
Oh,
you
this is a good one. Hey, Teeny B, Queen V Tut said this is an excellent one. Isolating you from your family and friends. That's an
for
excellent
his
one.
control and power, yes.
Yep.
So, so you won't have any outside influences telling you that he ain't shit.
And also another one. It's coming to me. Another one, watching how he do the women in his life.
Uh huh. Yeah,
You know
watch
how he
how he's
treated
treating wait
mothers.
staff. Watch
Yes.
how he treats the waiters, waitress. People like that in service industry people.
Yep. I agree. I absolutely agree with that. So yeah, I think it's many different ways that you can find out. Like I said, for me, I thank God that I have not had to experience that. Now, did I grow up seeing it? Yeah, I did. Which is why I thank God that I did not repeat that. And that's why I'm very careful. Even when it comes to me having my son, I'm very careful on who I even entertain relationships with because of the fact that part of my life I grew up witnessing that. And
I
that's
did
something that I
too.
never ever wanted to have him in an environment to where he getting woken up out of his sleep because there's fighting going on, or, I never wanted that to happen. So that's why even now I'm very cautious when it comes to who I date and who I would even let around.
Because they don't realize as a child, Leo, I was around that as well.
That's true,
But
my 2 cents.
And when you see that, it does make you become, it can make you become either one or two things. Someone that shut people down and you will cut somebody ass off so quick. And I
Yeah.
think that's kind of me. But the other one is someone that thinks it's normal to be treated like that.
Yeah. Yeah. And like Miss Patrice said, wait, let me go back up to my 2 cents. My 2 cents made a great point too. She said, I don't do that play fighting. That shit can go too far. As
Uh-huh.
soon as someone hits too hard or in the wrong place, you are so right. Tracy says, I married a narcissist and I was sleeping with the enemy. I'm glad I got the fuck out. I know that's right, Tracy. And Miss Patrice say, that's why I'm afraid to try love again and been by myself all these 29 years. And then Marcus says, don't turn a blind eye to aggressive behavior. I absolutely agree with that and stuff. But yeah, because of me seeing that and just seeing the effects and how it even affected me, um, it definitely makes a cautiousness when it comes to me. And that's why I say I thank God that I have not had to experience that. But it does make it to where you're cautious. And then, especially now with me being a parent, am I afraid to have love now? No. Am I open? Absolutely. But is that the reason why I don't jump out there like that? Yes, because of the simple fact there's been situations too to where your partner that you think you know, it may take them years in to start being violent. You get what I'm saying? It's not like when you meet people all the time that they come in the door with their aggressive or narcissistic behavior. It may be 5 years before it's like something just popped or they had that mask on and that mask just comes the fuck off.
Yeah, and I've heard of that, happening like that. I don't. I've always felt that people may give you a glimpse of who they are at times when they're not aware of it. But I can also see sometimes people do snap.
Yeah,
Um,
that's
but
true.
if I see
That's
any
true.
inkling, if I see an inkling of some, I'll be like, nope, not doing it. I look, no,
Now
I'm good.
let's look at Buddy B's question and ask your opinion. Like I said, for any of y'all, don't be afraid to hit the link. Buddy B says, do y'all think there are too many toxic people in the dating game? What are your thoughts on that? For I guess of course she's talking about the dating game now. What do you think about that, Rebel? From your end with you being a part of the community?
I think that's true. But also it's just like with our with just able to all the dating apps and stuff. A person can be on a date with you and still hooking up and can say, well, babe, I had a good time with you on this date, and they can go, with someone else. It's like, I think now be, you have to be there. You have
Yeah,
to, don't be on your phone if I'm on a date with you, don't be on your phone. We're not gonna, hell, we leave our phones to the side. Don't go to a date to a club. Go somewhere where you can actually talk and get to know someone. You
right.
gotta, I don't, that texting and stuff. I'm not a big texter. I'm not gonna text you a whole paragraph, and I don't talk a lot on the phone. But I want to be able to, when people want to be with you, they'll make time to be with you.
And let me ask you this as well. Let me answer the question first. I do think there's a lot of toxic people in the dating game. I think the dating game today is trash. Do I it has my hope or my have I given up? Absolutely not. Um, at all. So it's not like that, but it is very much trash. I think it's even harder again when you are dating and you have children. Like I said, I actually give a damn about who is going to be around my kid. Like I don't need a dad because he has an active dad, thank God. But I need somebody that's going to understand that we are a package deal and they can handle that. Let me ask you all a question as well. How do you feel about, because like you say, you don't like nobody texting you and stuff like that. You want to actually have conversations, you want to actually do it old school as far as us actually getting to know each other, not passing emojis and shit all day.
Right, right.
Do you think it's a certain how do you feel about the so-called calling after a certain time. Remember back in the day, it was if they call past a certain time, it's booty call time. Like, how do you feel about? Do you think it should go according to your work schedule, or you just see how it is?
I think it's according to your work schedule because I can't expect everyone to, be up and alert at 12 o'clock noon if they're working a third shift. If you're working third shift and we have to be, I can understand texting then, or when you get up midday, when you come in from working third shift, we can talk that evening when you get up and I'm getting off from work. But
Yeah.
I'm not going to expect you because I don't want you calling me on your third shift at 3 o'clock in the morning and I got to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning.
You ain't never lied about that. Let's read my 2 cents comment. My 2 cents says, my coworker had a good girlfriend who was with a man for 20 years. They decided to go make it legal and got married. 6 months later, he started beating on her, and after never laying a hand on her prior to the vows. And that's exactly what I'm saying. It's like, you just never know. A lot of people think that, um, like I said, as soon as you meet the guy day one, they beating your ass then. That's not how it goes. It is people, and like Karen So said herself, she was with her husband for 9 years. 8 years is when he started tripping, and that's why she made it just 9. But all that time they were fine. So that also goes into the other question of sometimes people asking, well, why did you stay this and that like that? They don't come out as monsters all the time in the beginning. It takes years to get to know people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. I
It
can
takes
speak.
years. Hey, ODS. But yeah, it takes years to get to know people. So it's not like motherfucker, you open up a door, you go on a date and motherfucker start whooping your ass. No, it can be, a lot of things start off as a mental thing. You know
But
what I'm
people send
saying? So
they send their representative also, Leo. That's the thing. People send their representative. They're gonna send you and show you the best person, baby. It's like a job interview. You know your
yeah.
ass ain't gonna be. You know you ain't gonna be content taking a 30-minute lunch. Your ass gonna be gone for an hour, 45 minutes at least. But you're like, I'm a prompt worker. Yeah, if my lunch break is 30, I'll be back at 25 minutes. 7 o'clock, I'll be here at 6:45. Knowing your ass gonna be late every other day, but you don't. That's not what you want to sell yourself with. When a
Now
person likes you,
let me ask this question since we going into this. Now, when it comes to those of us with children, this is for the men and the women that are in the chat. And you can comment on this as well, Rebel. When do you think that it's appropriate if you start dating someone? When do you think that it's appropriate for, if you're coming with children, when do you think it's appropriate for them to be introduced to the child? Does it depend on the age? When do you think that they should be brought into the fold?
I would say probably after about 6 months.
Okay.
Now, I mean, I say that with if we're seriously dating, 6 months to a year with because I do that with my family because I don't want people to have this idea that gay men, our relationships are not as genuine. So I would hold back. My family has only met 2 people that I've ever been in a relationship with. So I don't feel if I'm dating someone for 2 months, you're not going to meet I wouldn't, because your children, this is someone that's going to be around your children. So you have to be really careful with that, more so than you meeting my parents.
But let me ask you this. Let me throw this into it because majority of everybody is saying 6 months to a year. Now, just like how y'all made the excellent point of you getting with somebody and you meeting a representative and you not knowing that you dealing with a crazy motherfucker. You may not know that you're dealing with a crazy motherfucker till year 3. How you know that you not dealing with a motherfucker that ain't good for your child? You get what I'm saying? Who don't need to be there? How you know that if they're not showing it? What if you wait that 6 months to a year and children can see shit and they can feel shit, okay? But what if they don't like them?
No, I'm see if I could if my child didn't like them, I I'd have to really have a conversation.
And you got feelings involved, because a lot can happen within 6 months. Let's be real, y'all. A lot
Yeah.
can happen within 6 months.
It depends, because I would have a conversation if I had a child and be like, what is it? Why don't you like this person? What is it? Why are you feeling
Hey,
this kind of way?
Rizzo.
But if my child is like that with everybody, I'm not gonna. If my child just don't like nobody, really, you're not gonna sit up here and just give me this little attitude because I met someone. But if you're a child that doesn't, you always like everyone. What is it about this one particular dude that you don't like? What happened? And you should have that open conversation with your kids. Don't let your children be afraid to come to you and have that conversation.
Now, you know what? That's true. Oh my God, y'all bringing up some excellent points. And I'm gonna come to Teeny B point after, but like Rizzo said, you never know. But you brought up an excellent point, because I do think that's a conversation that you should have, because sometimes you can be wrong. Like, okay, I'll give my example. Okay. So my parents were together for the first 12 years of my life. Okay. A year later, my stepdad came along. I gave that man hell. Do you fucking hear me? Gave that man complete, absolute fucking hell.
No big surprise
How
there.
he decided to stay with he had to love her to stay with her, because I gave that man hell. Okay. But at 42 years old, and they have now been officially married for 30 years, I couldn't imagine him not being in my life. Do you hear me?
Well, Leo, I was like that with my stepfather. I
I could
couldn't
not
stand it.
imagine when my mama found out, when I found out my mom was pregnant with oh my God, my mama, I said I'm gonna make her give me that letter. I wrote her the nastiest letter when I found out she was pregnant with my first sibling from them. And she kept that letter to this day, and she still throw that letter up in my goddamn face. Do you understand me?
But Leo, we're protected because I think that when you have, with my mother, when my stepfather came along, I looked at him as like, who is he? I just wanted to be me and my mama. But he come along and he was coming around, and I had to be like about 3 years old, but I remember not liking him. And I don't know why I didn't like him, but I just couldn't stand him. And
Yeah.
I couldn't stand, because little boys are kind of like that with our mamas a lot of times. We're very protective. So
Yeah,
but
Melvin he don't play, because if a guy come up to me, Melvin is such a litmus test, because it has been guys that have come up to me and he have not said anything. He'll let it ride. And then it's been guys that then came up to me and he'll step right in front of me and say, "Ma, I don't like him."
oh,
Melvin was doing this at 5 years old. He would step right in front. "I don't like him. Don't talk to my mama. I don't like you." Period. So I know how boys are, when it comes to their mothers. Now, it was one guy that I did date that he really did like, or whatever. He did like him, or whatever. So he gave him hell at first, but he did like him. But yeah, right, my 2 cents. Kids can tell sometimes, so it's just hard. But like I said, I gave an example of how, and I think it was too because of the fact, it's like my stepfather came along so fast, and then it was just everything. Like my stepfather came along, they got married in a year. Next thing you know, I got a sibling coming, another sibling. It was so fast at that time to me. And I felt like I didn't get a chance to just have me and my mom. But like I said, at the end of the day, all these years later, I couldn't imagine him not being in my life. Like, me and him are thick as thieves now. You get what I'm saying? But oh my God, I gave that man hell. We laugh about it to this day.
and that's the thing is, because I felt the same. It was like, wait, it's just supposed to be you and I. Who is he? Why does he
Yeah.
keep coming around?
Yeah.
Go away.
But you know what's even more funnier is, but see, like I said, y'all, my family is weird like that. My son is 12 now, but my family is weird like that. Do you know that my dad, when my mama got married to my stepdad, do you know that because my stepdad came into the marriage with 2 children. Um, because the mother that he was with, they were high school sweethearts or whatever stuff. But um, her family was at the wedding, and guess who videotaped my mother and my stepfather's wedding?
Your biological
My
father.
dad. My dad.
Okay.
So we got that type of family to where, like I say, we could, like at my 60th, my mama's 60th birthday party, y'all saw it. It's on YouTube. My dad was there. My dad filmed all of that. And it's no, it is what it is now. It's no issue and stuff. Of course, it wasn't easy in the beginning, but like I said, 30 years later, yeah.
But baby, that's growth. That's growth.
That's true too, my 2 cents. And you would know about this part too, Rebel. My 2 cents says another thing: if you have a pet, especially a dog or a cat, they will react badly to a person who's not cool. Do you agree with that, Rebel, with you owning a pet?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. It was something that Teeny B said. Okay, this is where I wanted to go. This is a good one, y'all. Teeny B said, after introducing your new guy to the other parent, do you feel like when you get in a relationship with someone and you have an active parent, do you feel like they should be introduced? And if so, when?
Leo, that's you.
Okay. So the guy that I did date, or whatever, I did introduce him to Melvin's dad. I introduced him maybe a couple of months after, me and him started dating and he was around and everything. I did introduce them to. I felt it was important for them to be introduced because of the fact, like I said, me and Melvin have a really good co-parenting relationship. And I look at it like he's an active dad. And so I wanted him to know and felt like it was his right to know who the hell at the time was going to be around his son.
Mm-hmm.
You have some people who they not for that, or they may feel that's kind of awkward. I don't. Especially if you have young children. Melvin was young at the time. Yeah, so that's just how it went. How do anybody feel in the comments? Have y'all been through that, or do you feel like it depends on the age of the child as well in that situation, as far as introducing them to the other parent? Do you feel like it's their damn business? Do you feel like if they're dating someone, they should be introduced to you? Like, how do y'all feel about that? You say that is smart and responsible. Rebel was like, child, I ain't intending all this adult conversation. You answer me shit. Oh shit. Oh, he dropped off. Yes, they should meet. You don't have to be best friends though. I agree with that. I definitely agree with that or whatever. But yeah, I mean, it's just different things. I think dating period is difficult. I do think that is even more difficult when you are a parent. Um yeah, I think it's even more difficult when you are a parent because I feel like any parent that's worth they salt would all, if you're looking for a partner, you understand that when you dealing with somebody, you trying to get to know somebody anyway, y'all molding y'all lives together, because especially at this age, you know what I'm saying? At this age, you molding your lives together. You in your 40s or whatever like that. You done been through some shit. He done been through some shit or whatever. I'm coming with a kid. He may be coming with some kids or whatever. Y'all already got to kind of mold to each other, whatever, compromise some type of way just to get to know each other. But it's difficult when you have kids coming into the thing. Hey, Subi, honey. Hey,
Hey,
boo.
okay, I'm doing something wrong here
What's wrong? What you doing wrong?
because I can hear you talking.
Uh-huh. It may be a delay.
Yes, a very a long delay.
Well, just go ahead and talk, and I'll put myself on mute while you talk.
Okay, no, because you were asking all of those questions. I was like, okay, I can't type all of this in the chat.
Okay, which one you want? Which one you was gonna answer? I think the first one I asked was, when should you introduce your child to a potential dating partner?
I think I would say it would be up to you. I think it's how your relationship is going. If you think that this is going to be something permanent, because you know your gut will tell you whether or not this relationship is going anywhere. So at that point, you would, then you could introduce him to your kid, your kids, but
Yeah. Yeah, no, I definitely agree with that. And then because I wouldn't even put it on age, but I know now that I'm older and I done experienced some things. I know my discernment is better when it comes to, the people that I meet, being able to detect different red flags and shit like that. So I would say that age helps with that, but then you have some people that's older than me that still are fools. You get what I'm saying? So I think it just really depends on the situation. You still there, Subi? You might have to come back up, Subi, because I think you might be stuck. Let me see. Let me see. Is it
can you?
working now?
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, she got to come back up. But Tracy say she not mold nobody else into her and her son's life. She is done. She ain't got time. Why not, Tracy? You got to give it a chance now. And ain't your son grown? So you really don't have to, whatever. Quite sure your son gonna let him know anyway. But ain't your son grown, Tracy? You ain't got no little kids, do you? So it's a slight difference in your situation. But yeah, y'all, I agree. Oh, okay, he grown. Yeah, you good with that. But yeah, I definitely agree, y'all, that dating definitely is difficult. This dating pool is, oh my God, it's just fucking terrible at this damn point. But I haven't given up hope. All right, Subi, is this better?
It's like we're having two separate conversations.
Oh Lord, I don't know what's going on then. Is it that the delay is really, wait, are you coming to me from your phone or your computer?
Yeah, I'm on my phone, but it's like it's like two separate conversations.
Okay, I don't know. I would say just go ahead and keep talking. Okay, hold on. Rebel back.
Okay. And I think where I'm having my issue is that I'm trying to figure out which conversation I'm in, because it's saying the same thing, but there's a delay.
Do you
Okay,
have
now
the
see, now it's not doing it.
okay, good. Okay. It may have took Rebel to come back up here. Okay. Because sometimes StreamYard be acting stupid, okay? Okay, now are we on the same page? So everything is regular now, correct? See, now I can't hear you. Child, this damn StreamYard. And you might gotta unmute yourself. Rebel, are you there? Child, my options are very open. With one, I'm a cougar. The other is 4 years older than me, just enjoying conversation. For now, I understand my 2 cents. I understand.
Okay, I'm just
It,
jumping down because this is just, I'm gonna have to probably, yeah.
okay, okay. Cause it might be too, cause you might got me in other if you had the regular YouTube window open, That probably was what it was too. Anytime that you click anybody's StreamYard link, go to your, you know how you able to go through different pages in your phone. When you click the link, before you actually click enter the studio, always go back to the YouTube page and actually X out the YouTube page, because that causes a lot of issues too. So that's what I always do. Anytime I hear anybody link, I get to the point to where, you know, you could turn your camera on and off. And before I actually hit enter stage, I go back to the other window and I actually X out of YouTube completely. Yeah, StreamYard been on some bullshit and they charge entirely too much money a month for them to be with these delays and shit like that. But either Oh, okay. But either way, y'all, this has been a great conversation. I have enjoyed yeah, you gotta make sure you close all your other browsers. But other than that, guys, this has been a wonderful, wonderful conversation that we've had or whatever. I'm so glad that Rebel came and kicked it off and we end up spinning into a lot of different conversations. I hate that Subi Honey that the StreamYard was acting up, because I really wanted to hear her point of view. But we will do more things like this within the upcoming 2024. My point of coming live was to say this. When it comes to my thumbnail, I do mean when I say when it comes to my thumbnail. However, I'm not coming from a place of how when people are starting a new year, they be like, fuck everybody, I'm cutting people off, this and that. No, I'm not coming from that point of view at all. I go into the new year with an open heart. I go into the new year not holding any grudges. At the end of the day, some people we mesh, some people we don't mesh no more. Some people we used to mesh, we don't. I'm just saying for this, I want to concentrate on growing not only myself, but growing in relationships, growing and learning how to deal with the differences when it comes to people. When you don't get along with people all the time, it's not always because they're terrible people or you're terrible people. You know, sometimes energies just don't match. And even so, if your energies don't match, it don't mean that you can't still treat each other as human beings. Okay. So I come into the new year again open, focusing on those who focus on me, growing as a person, also understanding that I'm not perfect and there's things that I got to work on as well. I come into the new year breaking down my wall even more. Okay, I do understand that there's some opening up that I have to do. I feel like I've done a lot of opening up this year and stuff like that. I just come into the new year with so many goals and just so many positive, just a positive outlook. So it's nothing that I regret for 2023. Everything that I've been through, whether it was positive or negative, it happened for a reason. And I learned at this age to just take things as a lesson and not look at everything as so bad, even if it was difficult to go through at the time. And so I give that same thing to y'all. Whatever you done been through, I'm not saying to forget about it. I'm not saying to hide away those feelings. Deal with your feelings, but understand that we are blessed to still be here. You get what I'm saying? And each day that God gives us to wake up, we have another day to start again. Understand that yes, we can project onto each other and we can look at each other and talk about and pick at each other's traumas and pick at each other's shortcomings. But guess what? Your shit stank too. Okay. At the end of the day, you live one day at a time. You just do the best that you can do. That's all any of us are trying to do. So to any of y'all who are going out tonight, I want y'all to have a great time. Please drink responsibly. Please smoke responsibly. Please fuck responsibly. Okay. We want you to wake up good and disease goddamn free. Okay. Happy New Year to y'all. I love y'all. I'm waiting on my kid to be dropped off. So I got us some little things going on. I had ordered a couple of dishes and stuff, got us some little beignets and stuff, and I got us some catfish, some crab legs, all type. I got a little smorgasbord of stuff, and I'm waiting to bring in the New Year's with my package. The person that I know for sure, that I don't doubt for a second, love me. I love y'all, elements. I love y'all. Happy 2004 or 2024, child. And Leo will be coming to y'all with better content. I'll be spending more time with y'all, my members. Thank y'all to my members. Thank you to my moderators. Thank y'all for continuing to be patient and also invest in me. I love you all, elements. Bye.